Hey mama, it is Celia from Bougie Mom Friends. If you are trying to find balance being an amazing mom while still trying to find time for you, you are in the right place. My co-host Cammie and I are here to talk about all of the things from trusting your instinct with your kids to carving out space for self-care and even indulging in a little pop culture escape. It's all about real conversations with moms who get it because we're all about thriving, not just surviving. So take a breath, grab a drink, and join us, your Bougie Mom Friends. Happy Tuesday. The holidays are somewhat over for the most part.
I don't count New Year's as a holiday.
Yeah. How was your Christmas?
It was good. I feel like all hell broke loose afterwards and then we all got sick. I'm sure it was that cruise.
Yeah.
Somebody posted on the Facebook group for the cruise. And if you don't know, when you go on a Disney cruise, there's always a Facebook group for your specific date of the cruise. And so on that, people were like, are you sick? We're like sick. I mean, okay. So in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't bad because there were people in the ER for stomach viruses. Yes, honey, on Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
They had the norovirus. People had stomach flu. People were in the ER. People have the flu. People have COVID. I mean, I'm not even kidding. There was 50 comments of people.
Jeez.
500 who saw the post, and commented, and they're down and out. So I think, I don't know what it was. Probably was some kind of COVID or something because it got all three of us. And it's very COVID with the fatigue, where you have no energy.
Yeah.
It's next level tiredness. It got us really bad yesterday. Today we feel a little bit better, but we did nothing but make soup.
Yeah. I mean, didn't you say now you'll never do
I'll never do
vacation right before a holiday again?
Never. It's not worth it because then it's either you're going to miss Christmas, be on the vacation for Christmas and then just miss it all because we got back just in time. So I had to do Christmas and catch up with everything, when we got back on that Sunday. So it was a double whammy. So even Jay's never again. And then you're sick on top of all this shit. So, no. Lesson learned is it was a one and done. Will never happen again.
Our Christmas, I think you probably experienced this last year, but this was Laken's first year understanding Santa's
presents.
Coming.
Yeah.
Christmas presents.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to help, everyone open up their presents.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And I thought, okay, we're going to get him obviously all of his sports stuff, but we're also going to get him a puzzle. And, he got this airplane car thing. And still all he wants to do is throw footballs, basketballs, hockey. He did get a Detroit Lions jersey and a Detroit Red Wings jersey, and he's obsessed with that.
It was really
so
funny. He's only 2.5.
So funny because my in-laws' best friends, Gail, she always does a whatever gift, and then she'll do this really thoughtful gift. And so the thoughtful gift was this really nice mixed tile dinosaur. The mixed tiles are actually T-Rex and all of these cool dinosaurs.
Cool.
And you can build this whole environment. And then her whatever present was this she's like, this was just some cheap little soccer ball. And it has a fan in it. So when it's on a smooth surface, it's almost like a soccer ball air hockey for your feet.
Oh, cool.
And all he wanted to do was play with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny, no matter what we do, the kid only wants to play sports. It's his thing.
I've never met a 2.5-year-old that's so invested in sports, jerseys and stuff. I feel like that's an 8-9-year-old thing.
Yeah, maybe 5, 6, 7. But he's so invested in his craft. And yesterday, he told James no mercy.
Oh,
and he hit the hockey puck to Dad. No mercy, Dad. And I was like, that's my kid.
Wow.
Score
was
big.
James sporty? I know he does hockey, but was he like this at all?
It was funny. We were talking about that. James wanted a tuxedo at this age for Christmas.
That makes sense.
And so he wanted a tuxedo at this age, and that's what he got. And my kid wants a Detroit Lions jersey. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he's, athletically inclined, but I don't think anything like this.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So knock on wood. I don't think I've talked about this, but, I really want Laken to get into a school. It's a Catholic community. Mm-hmm. And, we've been part of this church for a long time, and it's really hard to get into the school, but their athletics is like so good. Yeah. But it's interesting because here he is 2 years old, and we just did our interview, and then we find out here in January if we get through, and then Laken gets his interview and assessment, and, fingers crossed, we get into the school, but they're investing like tens of millions of dollars into the high school. And that's eventually where Laken would go. And it's just really interesting that, to get into some schools with these athletic programs, you have to literally start at 2 years old, because the older you get, the harder it is, because there's so many limited spots, and then siblings get first pick, if they're part of a family that's already part of that district or that school.
Right.
And so here we are with this little like sports mania guy trying to get into one of the hardest schools to get into.
It would be a very unique interview, I feel like, if he got in, because he just genuinely like, give me my ball.
Yeah, give me my ball. And it's funny because when we went in for our interview, you go in as a family, but Laken had gotten the stomach flu. So I stayed home with Laken, and I sent James. Mm-hmm. And James is a great conversationalist. Mm-hmm. Everyone loves James. Mm-hmm. And he ended up sitting with the principal for like a half an hour, and then the assistant principal. And then he got to, connect with the admissions department again. Mm-hmm. But we really like the community, but it's just crazy to think, you have a 2-year-old and you're already doing interviews.
I know, right?
But he's really committed to the sports. And I'm like, oh man, because a lot of kids are like one thing, and then they'll go to the next, and then they'll go to the next. Like this kid, all he wants to do. He played football with our neighbor kid for like hours yesterday. James said that they were out playing football until like you couldn't see.
Really?
And like, he's like 6, maybe 7 now. And he'll like coach Laken. Like Laken learns plays.
Really?
He like knows different like positions now. Like it's really interesting how much these kids can pick up.
What's his like forte? Does he have one yet? Or he just like all the balls, all the basketballs, the baseballs?
Yep. So he wants us to play defense in hockey. So we're defense, he's offense. Basketball, he's learning how to dribble. He's doing snowboarding, which he loves.
That's cool.
I thought it was going to be soccer, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
But he really likes hockey and football.
Hockey, football. Okay.
And I'm like, okay, Kim. It'll be interesting to see like if anything changes.
Are you like worried about like contact and like concussions and stuff in football?
I mean, yeah. I think any parent is. But also too, like, no. Like yes and no.
Yeah, yes and no.
Like I feel like I'll worry more when he gets to the age when contact is truly part of the game.
Yeah.
Because like for now it's just flag football.
Right.
But like they start tackle football at 3 years or at 3rd grade. Like these schools with really good sports program, like they go to training in like 3rd grade. Like these children are built to be athletes.
Wow.
In some of these schools. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I know.
I almost feel bad for them in a way. Like it's different than when we grew up.
Yeah.
There was like sports, but it's like sports now.
Yeah. I think being a boy mom, I like it. Because I'm like if you're doing all of this, then you're not sitting at home playing video games. You're not on your phone.
Yeah.
But no, I do think kids do grow up a lot more.
It's more like about like the stress and like.
Yeah, I could get that.
Yeah.
The responsibility. We were in a hockey rink we went to go watch James's hockey.
Yeah.
And there was actually a sign on the window for the kids hockey teams. And it said, reminder parents, your children's coach is a volunteer.
Oh.
Don't yell at the coach. Like parents get, I guess, really aggressive with the coaches, and they have to remind the parents, your child's coach is a volunteer. They're doing this. And without the coaches, there is no team. These people are volunteering their time after
just
work.
A bad look.
And I'm just like, man, I remember I was a scorekeeper, and I used to scorekeep for like AAA. So I would scorekeep hockey. I would do shots on goal. I would do the music. I would do the announcing. I banked as a kid doing this. I was so good at being a scorekeeper. And I remember there would be parents with their cowbells in hockey screaming at me. You know, like if I wasn't quick enough at getting like a...
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh. And they actually would in tournaments block, because it was like a 2-level tier. They would block right above my scorekeeper thing. So parents couldn't sit there because I wouldn't be able to hear the refs because they got their cowbells and they're screaming down at the ref, because the ref comes up to like talk to you. But yeah, I mean, kids sports, like parents, man, they can get wild.
Yeah, I know. I hope Kalena's not like sport. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But I'll tell you what, the holidays wiped me out. I don't know what it was, because I feel like we had it really easy. I don't know if it's because my sister was in town the week before and then we did the holidays. I mean, we were out late every single night because we had so many different parties to go to, because we're super popular.
Do you think next year you'll tone it down? Just not say yes to everything?
No, because here's the thing. You get to that day and then you get it's only once a year. You should be happy. You have family. And it's like, yeah, you're right. You know, you can't argue that. But also too, like,
you're human, right?
The day after Christmas, I slept 10 hours. I woke up.
Girl.
I could not function. I had to take a 2-hour nap with Laken.
Wow.
Like I ended up sleeping like 12 hours that day, and I started to somewhat feel human. And that's like sober. I wasn't even like drinking, you know? It was exhausting.
Maybe try like something in the middle next year. See how you feel. You know, maybe not say yes to everything. Also, we'll get that weekend back, so that might help.
Yeah,
it won't be like triple.
Did you get anything fun for the holidays, or you guys typically don't do presents, right?
Not really. No,
you guys got the sauna.
We did get the sauna. Merry Christmas to us, which we used yesterday, and I wonder if that's why we feel better.
Probably.
We both got in and like, we're like, oh my God, we feel like way better. But yeah, we got that. It's really nice. It's very big. So it's kind of like an eyesore now when we go in the bonus room.
So you guys got a 2-person sauna. Does it have light therapy?
It does.
Okay. And then how hot do you guys go?
We usually run it around like 135, 140.
Oh, wow. For how long?
Like 20, 30 minutes.
That's good. Yeah. That's really good. I had my primary care doctor's appointment for my annual physical.
Yeah.
And I was telling him about, like, obviously, you know, I've been open about this. Like I had panic disorder. I was on Prozac, and then coming off of Prozac, I told him, I was like, I think the sauna is really what changed the year. When I look back at the year, buying the sauna and going in the sauna, I think for me has helped replenish my body the most. Like when I go in it and I come out of it, I truly do feel like a different person.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Like it's really weird. I will like leave the room and I'm like, whoa, my body needed that. Yeah. And he kind of said that, you know, he said something that's really important. I know we've talked about this before, but it was nice to hear an MD standard practice doctor say this. Is there was a study, I forgot where if you eat an apple a day over time in life, your risk of stroke goes down 35%. He goes, which is massive. He goes, but no one's going to invest in apples because apples don't make money. You know? Yeah. He's like, if that was a pharmaceutical drug and those clinical trials, you know, said that there'd be
millions
and billions dumped into that drug.
It's sad.
And he said, so when I talk to my patients, I say, what's the risk? If you eat an apple, there's going to be minimal risk. So you should eat an apple every single day.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get on medication, you can do that too.
Right.
And so it was nice hearing him say, like, I believe you, you know, instead of like, oh yeah, I don't know, you know, saunas might be nice. He was like, I believe you. He goes, I bet you if there was studies done
on
saunas
yes.
over a 20-year period of time, right? And he goes, there has been some studies, but it's not a drug. It's not going to make big pharma money that you might see that, you know, depression, mood disorder, anxiety, all those things could go away with a sauna. And then my favorite thing is he goes, what company did you use? I've been thinking about getting a sauna.
Oh, love it.
And so I'm like, I wonder if I talked to my primary care doctor into getting a sauna because you know, I went deep in the sauna, like the red light therapy. Now I do red light therapy once a month at my dermatologist on my face. Like I really, truly think it makes a huge difference.
I love this because I do think that there is a change coming. And I think that doctors, you know, are starting to see that there is stuff to going back to the basics. It's not just, oh, let's all pop pills. That's not it. You know, in Japan, in the 1940s, around World War II, they had really bad, actually, longevity in life. Now they're at the top of the tier.
Yeah.
And the only thing they did differently was it is the law. You have to go to the doctor every year. They have to perform blood work on you. And then they make like a plan to fix you. And the plan does not revolve around drugs. It revolves around, what is your diet? Are we exercising? Are we sleeping? Like just things that you can fix. And now they have some of the top longevity. I think that it's like 90, like or 85, 87, 86, something like that. Japan.
Probably.
There you go. It's somewhere in there. So yeah, I mean, I think we're very behind on that, but I think it's coming.
Yeah. And I think we were talking to Dr. Song and she was talking about like, speak to your pediatrician, say like, hey, you know, what did she say? Like, like ADHD, it was like, I forget what it was. Like, hey, you know, should I try this?
Yeah.
You know,
like,
I read this.
Or like even antibiotics. Is it absolutely necessary? Like, what are some other paths we can take? Like, what can we do before we do this? And I think, you know, so that's really interesting.
Yeah. So I was happy to, and like usually you get your ears, your mouth, your this, your that, and like you're out, you know, it's 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
He actually forgot. He was like checking my ears and then he started to get really passionate about this, you know, whole conversation.
Oh, wow.
And then he sits down. He's like, okay, wait, what do we do? Yeah. And it was the longest annual physical I ever had. And all we were doing was talking about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there is hope, right? Like there's hope, but like I had to start that conversation with him. You know what I mean? It's not like he was going to start that conversation with me, but I asked him, I was like, can you explain to me my microbiome? And I started to ask him like, really just, can you like explain what this means, you know? So anyways, if you're getting an annual physical this year, or if you haven't, get one, get your blood work done. And two, ask your doctor about like, hey, have you had any patients talk about alternatives? Like, have you read any good studies this year on health or microbiome? Like, they're the ones to probably get all of the clinical trial research back and the ones to be the most like invested in finding alternative paths.
Yep.
But anyways,
No, for sure.
I felt like I connected to him.
No, I love that. Yeah. It's really great. That's awesome.
I'm happy you got your sauna too.
I know. So I think so back to the story, I think that's the sauna is so beneficial. We're just cracking that. We're just cracking it open. I know. So
we need to get a sauna sponsorship this year.
I know,
we are going to find a sauna company that's gonna give us a good promo code.
Ours is from Sunlighten.
Okay. Yep. That's a really popular one. Ours is from, I can't remember anymore, but that was the other brand that we were looking at. And that's the brand I think the Balance Blonde, she, I think, uses that company. And
it's made out of eucalyptus.
Yep.
What?
Because she has Lyme disease.
Oh.
And so
okay.
sauna has...
Yeah, helped her a lot.
Yeah, helped her.
Oh, cool. Unrelated, but equally as exciting for me is I watched a movie on Netflix. And I have to tell you, you have to watch it. It's so good. I think it just came out. I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I've been on another planet with the vacation and stuff. So I just turned on Netflix probably the first time in like 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
And it has Kerry Washington in it. And it's about World War II. And it's an all Black women's, like, I forgot what they're called. True.
Look it up.
True.
Oh.
And they go to Europe. They get deployed. They're all Black, all women. I've never heard of anything like this in World War II. It's really inspiring.
It's called the 688.
The 688. Yes, that was their troop name, 688.
Oh, is this real?
It's a true story. Yes. It's based off this woman who looks fantastic. She's 100 years old. The woman that is the lead in the story, she's 100 years old today. And she's alive still.
Goodness.
And you would never think she's 100 years old. Like Jay was like, she's 100? I was like, guess how old this lady is? He was like, I don't know, like in her 70s. She's 100 years old. She looks phenomenal. She's alive and kicking. The story is done so well. The acting was done so well. I thought it was so inspiring. And it's a story everyone needs to hear, especially women.
Oh my goodness.
It's so inspiring.
It was the first and only women's Army Corps unit of color to be stationed overseas in World War II, and they had 90 days to complete.
No. So they had, I don't know if I want to talk about it because I feel like it gives away the punchline.
Don't give it away. But we're going to add this to the list.
Everyone needs to watch it. It's a good like New Year's movie. I feel like, start your year in something good, positive. Like it was
inspiring.
Inspiring. Kerry Washington delivered. She's like the captain.
Her.
Yeah, she's the captain of the women's league.
That's awesome.
Women's troops.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yep.
Thank you for that movie rec.
It was very good. Like we stayed up till 11 watching it because I was so like hooked and invested. Again, I am kind of like a history buff. I do like a lot of World War II history stuff. So
yeah, I'm excited.
It could have hooked me in, but I thought it was very well done. It's a Tyler Perry movie, actually.
I know. I was just saying that it looks like he produced it.
He did. Mm-hmm.
He always is behind a lot of great projects. So we got that movie. I wish you were a Bravo fan because Southern Charm is now out again. It truly just feeds my drama soul.
Okay.
But I was so bummed because I feel like after Christmas, like the day after Christmas, world just should go back to normal. Like I want my TV shows, I want everything.
Yeah. And
I noticed like these guys are smart where they like it'll be on next week. And so they make you wait because of the holidays. So I don't have any good gossip for any of the Bravo fans out there, but
yeah. Okay. Well, it's coming, right?
It's coming. Yeah.
What's coming on in reality life?
I mean, we should be getting You soon.
Oh, You. Yeah, that'll be good.
You's coming out, which I'm so excited about. The Summer I Turned Pretty will be coming out, right? Or is that next year? I don't think there's really anything on right now, at least not anything that I watch. It's like my Bravo Southern Charm and Southern Hospitality.
Doesn't The Bachelor come out in like February-ish?
I don't know if I can do it again this season.
With Grant?
I don't even know Grant. Grant. Yeah, he is Grant. Really swaggy.
Yeah, he is kind of cute, like fun. I don't know. I don't know if he was fun. He was kind of weird, but he seemed nice.
No, he seemed nice. He seemed normal, put together. Mm-hmm. It's just The Bachelor's just been tanking, but at least we get some Bachelor in Paradise this year.
God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Bachelor in Paradise.
You know who I really want to go onto Bachelor in Paradise?
Who?
Is some of the Netflix contestants from Love is Blind.
Oh.
What's his name?
Not the gross guy. The sex addict. Please not.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, our art dealer.
Oh, gosh, what's his name?
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name.
Paradise.
Yeah, he would be funny on there.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what we got for you this Tuesday.
Happy New Year.
Getting ready. We're going to be doing our in and out list.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have an amazing guest coming up this month. Nuvitrue is Lahana's company. And she goes deep into the microbiome. And I got a lot of good bits coming out of her on holistic testing that you should do and why behind it. And she's also a mom with a couple kids. So she's going to be coming on this January. But yeah, we hope you guys have a good week.